So the fifth stupid thing about Pokemon in the original generation is that psychic types, right, were really fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're like, okay, I need a psychic type on my team if people want to take me seriously in the playground.
They've got like no weaknesses or something.
To balance them out, you're right. They just went, I tell you what, let's balance this out. We'll make them weak to ghost types.
Yeah.
Okay, right? Every ghost type in red and blue is also a poison type, which is weak to psychic. What else are they weak to, Callum? Well, they're weak to bug types. A good 90% of bug types in Pokemon Red and Blue are poison types also.
Yeah, isn't that what the new fairy type Pokemons, aren't they supposed to fuck up psychics?
No, dragons they fuck up.
Oh, okay.
In the new games in X and Y, they've properly gone to town with balancing. Like, what they did in Gold and Silver is they added 2 new types to make it was to make fighting types a bit more useful, because they're both weak to fighting, Dark and Steel. But they didn't really touch any of the old type matchups much. But now they've actually gone back, and like every generation they've kind of left the old type matchups because that's just how it always was. But yeah, in this generation they've actually changed a load of stuff, which is proper fucked me up. Because I'm just like, what? What? Yeah, like dragon types and steel types aren't resistant to everything anymore.
Right.
And yeah, it takes some getting used to, but it's so much more balanced.
Don't you want to be using someone else?
Yes.
Not your level 14.
Well, what I did was
455.
I put Obi in.
Alright.
And then I swapped him out for Snoop.
I thought I saw his name.
Yeah, I was going to swap in. I've got to remember their new names. I was going to swap in Ice Cube because he's good against flying, but in this generation, Gust is a normal type attack and will fuck up Ice Cube.
No.
Because he's much stronger. Sand attack.
Are you going to miss?
Nah, mate. I got this. Oh! That's a crit.
That was a crit.
So, tell me about Buddhism, Switch. Without wanting to force the conversation, I was downstairs when you were talking about that shit.
Well, I'm no expert.
I've been looking at Buddhism for about 2 minutes now, and I'd already consider myself an expert.
I'm practically the Mahatma Gandhi.
I am the Mahatma Gandhi of Buddhism.
Basically, because I've been interested in it for quite a few years, especially with my background in Muay Thai, which is obviously from Thailand, which is a very heavily Buddhist country, and so I'm sort of exposed to that.
Well, you've always been sort of like a fan of any sort of martial art, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did karate when I was really, really young.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep,
I did
Wadu
judo.
Ryu karate.
You did judo?
I did judo.
Bunch of faggots in this room. I played Pokemon.
I did judo and kickboxing.
Sweet. But yeah, so now I've always been an atheist. My parents are atheists, and they've not forced that on me at all. But yeah, so we're atheists. So the whole Christianity, Judaism, never
Judoism.
never.
That's what you studied, wasn't it?
Never appealed really. But now Buddhism is they say it's a non-theistic religion. So it's a religion, but it's not like this is the supreme being who rules over you, you know?
Yeah.
I like it because people say it's more like a way to just kind of like a guideline to live your life, you know? Like a lot of religions...
Rather than a set of rules.
Yeah, a lot of religions, it feels like you're either in or you're out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you're a Christian, well,
It's very exclusive.
Yeah, well, it means you must be like this. Well, Buddhism is well, it's just kind of like a guideline. And I like what I like, and I didn't discover this until I went to Thailand, is Buddhism and what the Buddha taught was the middle way. Now,
The middle way.
Now, the story goes that the Buddha came from a royal family. So growing up, he was an absolute life of luxury.
Right.
And then he was
decadent as fuck. That's why he's gold. Is that why he's gold?
he is literally gold.
And fat.
And fat as fuck.
Solid gold, motherfucker!
But then the story goes that he left like the palace for the first time, and he saw like a poor, sick, homeless man, and he kind of like realized
that is a sick homeless man.
he kind of realized that there was like life's not all about luxuries, and then he began to live a life of like complete sort of like a very destitute sort of life, and he did that for a while, and then he realized like, well, there's no real benefit to this, like, I'm going to sacrifice all my worldly possessions, and he kind of realized, well, there's no real benefit of this either, so then he developed the middle way, which is kind of like, don't you get like a lot of like Christian monks who are like, I've sacrificed all my worldly possessions and that. Where he's like, right. It's neither extreme. And I discovered all this when I saw Buddhist monks in Thailand. You'll see them wearing like the traditional robes, and they got their heads shaved and all that. But you'll look at them and you'll see like, that guy's wearing some fucking trainers.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got like fucking Air Jordans on.
Yeah,
like, they're spiritual, but they're not fucking idiots.
Yeah, and you'll see others who have like mobile phones and that, and it's like, it's all right having worldly possessions, just don't
be slave to them.
Yeah, don't make it your life.
Well, there's a famous photo of a young Buddhist monk hand in hand with his brother, and the young Buddhist monk is wearing the traditional garb of that. But his brother is like, he's smoking a cigarette. He's about 14. Yeah. Smoking a cigarette. He's wearing like a metal t-shirt.
I think I might have seen.
Yeah, and he's got like a mohawk, I think.
Yeah.
And the monk, and they're holding hands, and they're brothers.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I really like the whole concept of that, and the whole sort of what it teaches. I feel like I can get on board with it, and doing more research into it. There's just like most religions, there are different divisions within Buddhism itself. There's, I might pronounce this wrong, but there's Theravada and Mahayana are like the two kind of main Buddhism sort of branches.
Beautiful words.
Yeah.
Whether or not you pronounce them correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Theravada is right. But yeah, and obviously like in Christianity, you've got like the fucking Church of England and Protestants and Catholics and all whatever. So with Buddhism, there's different like churches within it, and like from what I understand, this is where it starts to get a bit more complicated. But from what I understand, like the Tibetan Buddhists,
right?
They're like really fucking old school. Like they're all about their chanting, and they're like, the Buddha is a sacred being and that. And then
wait, so they didn't come from Far Cry 4?
No, they're a real thing. But so I'm I'm more about the sort of like the Buddha was a regular dude, and so the story with the Buddha about him achieving nirvana, basically the entire concept of him achieving nirvana is through like meditation and self-awareness and all that sort of stuff. He sort of like transcended like above
his worldly body.
Yeah, because there's
I feel like that when I listen to Nevermind as well.
when you listen to Tame Impala.
I was going to say I achieved Nirvana when I learned how to play In Bloom on drum. when that guy in the slingshot.
Oh yeah, we linked to that video in our Let's Play Games challenge.
Can we link to it again?
Yes.
that video. So and like the whole concept of achieving, so it's just about like, like controlling your own sort of emotions and desires, and and the concept is when you
sorry,
was that was the guy in the show? Yes.
It's like you just walk in and he just shouts in your ear as you walk past. You don't even make eye contact with him. I like shorts in the reach of the web.
Who wears short shorts?
This fucking guy.
Carry on.
I feel like we've just met a celebrity.
Yes. Fucking hell. Pikachu's weak as balls, by the way.
That's why we need to get these guys going on, man.
I used to have a Pikachu in my level 100 team in Red and Blue, and it was shit.
You decided not to Raichu him up.
No, well, now I would. I taught him Surf through Pokemon Stadium.
Right.
And that was fucking hard. You had to go through hard mode with 3 Pokemon in like the final fights against the Elite Four, and one of those Pokemon had to be Pikachu.
Right.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't the Elite Four. It was just Prime Cup. It was like 6 fights that got really fucking hard. And yeah, Pikachu had to be on that team for the entire time, and he was shit. So you essentially had to do it with 2 Pokemon. One, I just did it with Charizard and Mewtwo, and it was luck if I got through the last 2 fights. But yeah, Pikachu with Surf is really effective if you don't get hit. Because
like, oh yeah, I had a boxing fight the other day. It was going really well, and then I got hit.
Oh, I got Water Gun. It's about to get fucking real.
Easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pikachu is weak to. I think he's weak to rock in this game as well. But they changed that. But he's definitely weak to ground, and yeah, that water move is amazing. Well, I'm an idiot.
Now.
I wasn't paying attention. Fuck it, Snoop's going out.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on. I interjected.
Hello. So yeah, I sort of been interested in it, and I had a spiritual journey a few days ago. I won't go into too much. Those who know will know. I had a spiritual.
Oh, they know.
I had a spiritual journey, and I was just I called up and had a long discussion with Coverts, our good friend Coverts, about life and
ZZ Coverts.
yeah, like you know what our place is in the world and what you know. What? I always, I was thinking about love, and like you think about love, being a sort of a cynical scientific person. Love is just chemicals in your brain and blah blah blah. And we were thinking about and talking about it, and like talking about the relationships you build with other people and that, and like we were talking about it, and I came to like, a lot of really good conclusions, and like it was really really good.
Yeah, because I came home and you were just like.
Was I like hovering off the floor slightly, and I had a glow around me? Like,
you had those
I'm glad you have returned.
You come in just like, Callum.
Callum has just walked into the living room. It's because like you're obviously observing this from the outside of the universe,
yeah.
and you can see into us.
Yeah. So I without going into it too much, I had like a lot of realizations, and basically. Like, the conclusions I came to, like, I was talking to Curtis and I was like, actually, these are very similar to Buddhist, like, the whole middle way. And I came to these conclusions about, like, because on the one hand, it's like, it's all just chemicals in your brain, so what's the point? And, a very nihilistic sort of attitude. And then I was like, well, if nothing matters, then fuck it, we might as well just live for the moment. And then I was like, but then you wreck things in the long term. So basically we came to all these conclusions about, you can't live a life of either extreme, and...
Were you playing Minecraft at the time by any chance? Because I tend to feel quite existential playing Minecraft.
I was watching Apocalypse Now, and I was playing Far Cry. And just listening to music. So literally, I kind of feel like under my own steam, the sort of attitudes I have toward life and the world are exactly what the Buddhist religion teaches. So it's nice to feel that that people say I didn't sit here and like go sell your religion to me. I was like, well, actually, you and me, we got a lot in common. So I really feel like I've been looking into Buddhism a lot recently.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, I mean that is actually dope. You're not thinking those things. You're just on drugs. So.
So basically, what you're trying to say to everyone is to achieve this sort of sense of like worth and all this other stuff, and just basically just smoke weed every day.
It was not weed. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's not an unusual concept as well. Under certain chemicals, the whole concept of ego death, where your sense of self is lessened, and you
realise you see your place as part of the universe rather than just selfishly.
Yeah, you properly just see yourself as one with like the universe and all things, and that was what I really felt like. You know, I was really sort of contemplating my position, like my relationship with like you guys and with my girlfriend, and how I impact other people and how other people impact me, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah,
it's great when the village shaman comes round, gives you that peyote.
Yeah,
coyote on peyote.
So that was on Friday evening. I had this spirit journey, and on Saturday I did really feel like I was like I came out the other side and I had dreadlocks and like and tie-dyed t-shirts.
Did you feel the need to go to a high street with a fucking clipboard and harass people?
Have you heard the? Yeah. Oh, that was it. I was like, I don't know. Because I was like, I don't know. I feel like I should start my own religion, and it would be, what was it called? The feel waves. You need to spread the good feels. That's what it's all about. It's all about. Yeah, it's all about everyone influences everyone else. So you need to spread the good feels, because you get a lot of your happiness from the people around you. So it benefits you to make them happy, because they will in turn make you happy. So if you just live for yourself and make yourself as happy as possible, you'll make the people around you sad. And then you will negatively benefit from that.
Yeah.
So, but if vice versa, if you just live entirely for other people, you'll make yourself sad, and then they will leech that sadness from you. So in turn, you will then be sad.
See, I've never thought about that shit.
So that's the thing. So you got to make yourself happy to make other people be happy, and you have to make other people happy for you to be happy. So it's a big fucking network. There's no. You know, you can't live for yourself and you can't live for other people. It's the middle way.
Yes, I get it now. Because a lot of people will just be like, okay, the best way to live in the universe is to be completely selfless.
Yeah,
but that is wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if someone else, like, if you just were like, made your life to make me happy and you were miserable, I'd be like, well, I'm unhappy to see you unhappy. So how does that benefit me? You know, like, you know. So yeah, so like I said, it's the middle way. You got to spread the good feels.
Every time we say the middle way, I just think of our mate Mittens when he does his Cockney impression. Couple pound of raspberries, up the apples and pears, the middle way.
Exactly.
On that note, that's a bumper episode.
Yeah.
You have a real way of sort of like bringing the tone right down on a conversation. You do,
What? Easy is evolving?
Whoa, Easy E. Oh no, he's going to be useless now.
No, we've evolved him into like, he still have his old moves. He's just got beast defense now.
See, I didn't know that, because whenever I used to play this, I'd always just capture a cocoon and I'd capture a metapod and they'd be fucking useless.
Rookie.
Yeah.
Alright, see you next time.